Hello, and welcome to another walkthrough video for Enlite POS powered by Dark. In the previous video, we had created an invoice for Diane, we had captured her order, we had printed out all the documents and reviewed them, and the scenario in this video is we've worked through her order, we've laundered her clothes, we dry cleaned them, whatever the case may be, and now it's time to put them on the rack. In order to reach the racking section, we can reach it from the main menu hitting the rack button, but in this case, since I'm here at the customer action window, I'm just going to use one of these handy little shortcuts at the bottom of the screen, and I'm going to hit rack. Here we are on the racking screen. You'll notice that it has a calendar similar to the one in the customer action window. However, in this one, instead of showing the number of pieces due for each day, it's showing us the number of invoices. So if I click on this, I can see that for today, I have an invoice 378-1 due for Diane Prince. It has 4 pieces. This is actually the one that we're going to be racking in a few moments. To begin the rack process, we need to select a rack. Now, your racks can be scanned or they can be manually entered into the system. I'm going to manually enter a rack number here. We're going to use rack number 1. Rack numbers can have any format you want. The only requirement is that they begin with a percentage sign. If you don't use a percentage sign right now, just contact us and we'll be happy to review whatever naming convention that you're using and adapt it to our system. So now that I've entered a rack number, I'm just going to click enter. It's telling me that we're going to start racking invoices to rack 0001. And the next input would be to scan or manually enter the invoice number. In this case, I'm just going to manually enter the invoice number. We hit enter. Immediately, the invoice displays on the table beneath the calendar, and it's showing us the rack that it's going to be committed to, the invoice number, and the customer. Whenever invoices are entered into the system to be racked, there is a success sound and there is a failure sound. So your employees don't actually have to be in front of their computer or have their iPad up while they're doing the racking. They can be walking around the floor with their wireless scanner, and as long as they can hear what's happening, they'll know whether they successfully committed an invoice or whether it failed. So now to actually commit these invoices to the rack, all we do is press this rack button, and you'll notice that we moved from the red one here, we moved it to the green side, letting us know that it's done. Also, if you're paying close attention, we got a couple of notifications down here that an email was sent to our customer. The emails will be sent when an order is completed. So for example, if you have an invoice number 300 and it has -1 for dry cleaning and then -2 for laundry, or you've split them up and there are, -1 through 5, the customer will receive an email that their invoice is completed when all of the parts of the invoice are completed. So the entire ticket 300, has to be completed before the customer will receive email, letting them know that their clothing is ready and they can come to the store to pick it up. We're going to do it the same process one more time very quickly. We're going to commit to rack 002 this time. We do our rack. I'm going to enter another invoice number, in this case the one that's on here for Wednesday. That's 375-1. It displays properly again. We see the rack, the invoice, the customer, and I'm going to commit it. Again, you'll see that we moved the red one over to the green side, letting us know that it's complete. We got our notifications. If they looked a little bit strange, it's just because we don't have this demo system fully configured. Okay, and having committed those 2 invoices to the rack, that concludes our racking process. The system is ready for us to take our next action, and we'll be doing that in the next video.